Hello. So today for this collage of the week, I thought I would go through another live in camera version of talk of one of my hand cut pieces or analog, whichever way you want to put it, or paper art. That's all three of those, or some people will say real collage. Some people who don't like digital. Um, so this is this is an old one. This is actually literally quarter of a century old. This one's done 1999. 2024 now, and this is a piece that I made from the base picture came from some old encyclopedia. So you had these Middle Eastern men looking at old pieces of artwork, and this is a piece I called Art Speak. Um, as you have written here, and it's based on the whole of how thing of how people sometimes will overanalyze artwork. So I modified all the paintings in here to replace their eyes. I could change them a little bit more, but I like the whole thing of changing eyes. I can't remember where I got the eyes from. Some other image in some other book, um, and that probably comes back down to like again my beginnings of doing this in punk art, and that was an old staple of vintage punk art where they would black out eyes, which is I think something newspapers in the UK used to do. Um, um, I don't know, to preserve anonymity or some in a vain attempt to do that. I mean, it's obvious who it is, but maybe there was some kind of rule. I don't know. And then I just put some extra people in here as well. I put a Jesus in here. Doesn't necessarily mean Jesus has anything to do with art speak, but it was just people just to fill it out a bit more. And you could have some people, you could have the idea of they're also joining in the discussion. And you got this one guy that's walking away. Now, someone again who will overanalyze these things may look into it as um, somebody who is turning their back on the whole thing, which is a valid point to actually look at this, to be able to view this. Um, and Like I said, you can always put the whatever you like into artwork. And stuff like this, I believe it wouldn't be over analyzing to well, you can still overanalyze to a point, but I've long had held the view of something like this is obviously designed to make people think. Something like Picasso's Guernica is designed to make people think, but something like somebody doing basically a basic landscape as they actually see it, unless it's unless it's of a specific a very specific thing to make a point, does not need to be overanalyzed at this. So, um, you know, a sunset is usually just a sunset. A vase of flowers is just a vase of flowers. To try and to steal something of Sigmund Freud, sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. And in this case, there are things that are put in there that can be seen certain ways, and maybe because this was a long time ago when I made this, and around the time when I was creating pieces on a tear. So I was sometimes coming up with like on very good days, coming up with 2 or 3 pieces a day. Sometimes, I think sometimes I did come one point I did come out the equivalent. One year I did come out the equivalent like one a year, one a day or something. Um, so this is when I had a lot more time on my hands. So yeah, so I mean, I like this again. This is one of those ones where yes, it's the base piece is a certain size anyway, but it's one of those ones I probably had in mind of with the shape. This would probably be quite good for a record cover type or CD cover. It wouldn't take too much to lop that off there, a bit at the top and the bottom, um, or change or add to some bits, or just had like as I've seen in some CDs or record covers, have the title bit across there or to the left. But let me know what you think, whether you like it. Um, the way it's cut is quite savage as what the time as how I did things in the day. So you see things like pointy noses and so forth. I'd have probably taken a little bit more care of that now. But we live and learn. So let me know what you think, whether you like it. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll definitely do those things because they all help me out. It's a way of helping me for free. But if you want to buy some of my merch, my description has my link tree, which is like my social links, my merch links. There is a shop. There is now a shop on my store. On my YouTube channel, which you can see my spring store, and where you can get some of my artwork on t-shirts and other products. And I shall speak to you soon. Thank you.